You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.
Hello, dear listeners. Welcome to another episode of 90.8 Hills FM, the voice of change, your very own community radio station. Today, we are in conversation with a very interesting, a very accomplished lady. She is the reigning NPC Nagaland Women's Bikini Overall Champion. She is also a fitness coach, a fitness model. She is a former Miss Dimapur. She is a former Miss Nagaland runners-up, Mrs. Nagaland runners-up as well, and of course an educationist. On top of that, she is super mom. So here we have with us Etsibeni Ngullie. Hello Itzi, thank you so much for sparing your time here to have a conversation with us.
Hello, Tamsi, and hello, Nagaland. Thank you so much for having me in your midst. It is indeed a privilege for me to have this conversation with you. Thank you.
So I keep wondering, there are so many things that can be used to describe you. You are the reigning NPC Nagaland Women's Bikini Overall Champion. You are a fitness coach, fitness model, educationist, and you have won pageants as well. So many things could be used to describe you. Now, how do you do it? How are you able to manage all of that?
Of course, it is not easy to manage all of this in one set. You are a human being, I am a human being, and it's not always easy. But sometimes you are in such a position that you are just inclined to do what is in your shoulders. So, of course, even though it is not easy, I always strive forward each day, trying to work out my responsibilities and remain fit at the same time. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, as we have already mentioned, you are the reigning NPC Nagaland Women's Bikini Overall Champion. At present, you coach clients as well, right? So, can you tell us something about that background? How did you get into this fitness?
Fitness to me, if I would say, it's not new to me because ever since my early years, I've been into sports. Let me also mention that I have, played in the NVS national meets tries. I'm a sprinter. I'm a former sprinter. I have played in this 100-meter, 200-meter relay race. And of course, there were many disciplines that I've played in, but these are some of the events that I was, I've played professionally in the national levels where I have also won medals. So ever since my early years, sports, I was an sports enthusiast. So fitness was nothing new to me. But yeah, in between, there was a point where I had so many health issues, health problems. Then I began to think that the only solution to keep myself fit once again was to get into fitness. So then that's the point where I started into fitness again.
At present, you are the reigning NPC Women's Bikini Champion. So, what was the motivation behind you competing and, in fact, even winning? What was the motivation behind?
Actually, I had never planned to compete in competitions like this. First of all, my only goal was to make myself fit, and so competitions was never in my mind. But again, I was with Fit Factory, and the owner of Fit Factory, he was always, he had insisted me to join. To compete in the competitions. And I told, sir, at this age or at this time, I even told him that I cannot make a mockery of myself at this time, at this age, But he was like, so what's there to lose? You're already into this profession, no? So there's nothing to lose. Give it a try. So that's how, I decided, I thought maybe I should just, go and see. If I win or not win, that was secondary. But I tried my best, I gave my best, and I reminded myself, again and again that winning is also necessary, but I just made myself clear in my thoughts that I'm going to give my best. So that's how it started.
I believe it must take a lot of bravery for you to be up there on the stage, putting yourself out there for everyone to judge you, especially in a place like Nagaland, which is new, right, where this NPC thing is new. So did you face any personal challenges, or did you face any pressure and criticism? How did you handle if you had faced it?
Nothing as particularly like that, but of course they were like, I also got to feel that not me, they were some people like who felt that it was not proper of me to be like, wearing the bikini on stage. But see, now I'm at this point like where I don't bother what people say about me. I'm less bothered about what people are going to say about me. If I'm comfortable, but for me, what I thought, I took it this way, because we have everything. Supposing you're going to a school, you need a uniform. So I just I understood this way, that wearing a bikini is one costume for that very particular event. So of course it was challenging, going on the stage with a bikini, because it is not new, and in a culture like us, in a Naga culture like us, like this, of course it was not easy. But this was what I thought, so I didn't bother about what people was going to say or what people were saying about me.
For you to be able to say that, I guess that takes a lot of self-love as well, to be able to accept yourself and put yourself out there. And I'm sure especially, let me mention girls in particular, I believe when girls hear you say stuff like that, they will find you as an inspiration for them to also be bold and pursue their dreams and goals. Very commendable. So, NPC, the preparation for NPC, like how was the preparation? And do you have any suggestions for people who are interested in participating in it, or any suggestion for any fitness enthusiast?
Yeah, preparation. When I decided to compete for the NPC 2023, yeah, I hardly had 3 months. 3 months for the competition. So prior to 3 months of the competition, I started, my serious, workout and everything started. So again, I was lucky. I was, I had more advantage because since fitness was not new to me, I was always into fitness, and even though I had not competed in any event like bodybuilding before, I had an advantage because of my former history where I was into sports. So I had this kind of muscle memory. So muscle maturity was there. So it was kind of a boost for me that I was into sports earlier. So within these 3 months, I was able to ready myself, along with, of course, with proper diet, strict diet, and along with the diet and the workout, I was able to, accomplish in 3 months. And for anybody who wants to take up, bodybuilding, it's nothing like impossible. Everything is possible, but it is only you who has to decide, because at the end of the day, it is you who is going to go through it. It is you who is going to, you yourself, you are going to do it yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you. Even if somebody inspires you, motivates you, for how long? It is your motivation. It is your self-decision, your decision and your dedication, your perseverance and discipline that is going to get you through. So anybody can participate. Anybody can do. If I can do, anybody can do. Yeah.
So cool. If I can do, anybody can do. So motivating. You have mentioned that you took, say, 3 months, right? Roughly 3 months to prepare for NPC. And as you have mentioned, the advantage of having a sports background, already being physically active. Now, for somebody who has not been physically active, who has never been into sports, how long do you feel that person might take to be ready for a competition like that?
Depends upon the present physical fitness again, because it differs from person to person. Your fitness level, her fitness level, we need to see in which level she is. But generally, maybe it will take 2-3 years for a person to prepare yourself and to ready yourself for any competition.
You have also mentioned some words called muscle memory, muscle maturity. For people like us who do not have any clue about fitness. Like, can you tell us what is muscle memory and muscle maturity? What does those words mean?
See, the word maturity itself speaks that it is when you grow up, when you as a young child, then you grow up into adolescence, then you become an adult. Slowly, that's how we mature over years, over time. So the same thing with muscle memory or muscle maturity. I mean, as you take up fitness, as you work out, slowly your muscles start to mature. And over time, your muscles, they also mature as time goes on, or as you work out day by day, over the years, over the months. So that is how muscle maturity also works. As like us, the human, how we grow, from a child into an adult. This is how it is.
And how about muscle memory? What does that mean, muscle memory?
See, memory again, just to make you understand, supposing I had narrated you a story 5 years back. Now, after 5 years, I'm coming and telling you, tell me the story. You don't remember. I'll just tell you something. I'll just give you a hint about the story. Then you'll remember. You'll remember that the story that I had narrated to you. You'll remember the whole episode because I already told you the story, and now I'm giving you a hint, and you're able to recollect everything. The same way with muscle memory. Since I had that thing with me, now at this point when I'm trying to intrigue, there's some things I'm trying to do again, and then your body recognizes it, and then you come back to the same thing point where again you are able to go forward with that memory.
Okay. We have also heard many people say when it comes to working out at the gym, it's good that we work out, but diet is even more important working out at the gym. Would you agree with that concept? Do you feel diet is more important?
I would not say more important. Yes, diet is also equally as important as working out because it is like going side by side. In a family, supposing both husbands and wife, they have equal role in uplifting the family, taking care of the family. The same thing, we cannot ignore one part and then focus on another. So here also, working out is also equally important as diet because now you are working out and you are not focusing on the diet, you will not get results. You're only dieting and supposing you're going to compete, you're only dieting and you're not working out, you will not get results. So 70%, 80%, 70% of it relies on diet, and the rest depends on your workout. So it is very important to maintain your diet as well as your workout at the same time.
Now, when it comes to bodybuilding, right, many women tend to shy away from lifting heavy weights because we feel that it will make us bulky. So does weightlifting make us bulky? Should women shy away from lifting weights?
No, I don't think so. This is a misconception among the women, especially because lifting weight, or as if we may term it like resistance training, strength training, weight training. These are all like synonyms. They are all one. So when we say resistance training or weight training or strength training, these are all the same. So there's nothing like you'll become bulky. And it's not easy for someone to become bulky. Okay, so let me just make it clear that lifting weights will not make you bulky. So I would, send out this message to every woman out there that lifting weights will not make you bulky, and it is not easy for anyone to get bulky like that.
So definitely women should not shy away from that.
No, definitely not.
Now, is there anyone that you'd like to give a shout out to in your fitness journey? Somebody, a mentor or a friend who has been very supportive of you?
There's so many. First of all, because this fitness journey, the competition that I took part started with Fit Factory. So I'm very thankful to Fit Factory for always supporting me, and to the owner, Sazane and Mem Naro, who has always been there. My coach, my workout coach, Jan, who has always trained me under all circumstances. And then Mem Nitorio, whom I suppose everyone knows her. She was the one who had mentored me for the stage walk and everything. So I'm very thankful to her and to the entire NPC team for coming up with this show and giving me this platform, to explore myself. Yeah, thank you.
Fantastic. Now, I believe you are also a fitness coach and you have clients. Now, if someone were to approach you to train them, how can they approach you? Do they have to come to a particular gym or how do they contact you?
See, right now I'm taking a break from the gym because my work schedule is such that I'm not able to adjust with the timing. So I'm taking a short break from the gym, but of course I'm taking some home clients as of now. So yeah, if anybody is interested, we can always work out on the timings because again, timing is the main issue here. So if anybody is interested, you can always approach me. Or if anybody has any queries on fitness or anything to do with your competitions, I'm always ready to help you out. I'm on Instagram. You can reach me on Instagram also, or you can reach on my personal number or whatever ways you can. I'm always there to help. Yeah.
Let's talk about Instagram. Can you share with us your Instagram ID or account?
Yeah, my Instagram ID is Etsinguli. I think it's Etsinguli. Yeah. I'm not a very social media person, but of course, lately I'm trying to keep up. So, dear listeners, do follow me on Instagram. Okay, let me just. Yeah, my Instagram ID is Etsinguli. So, kindly to follow me and I'll follow you back. Yeah.
Perfect. Listeners, I hope you heard it. It's Etsibeni Ngullie. She provided if the time is convenient for both parties, she has home clients as well, right? And of course, if you have any queries about fitness or girls, if you want to share anything in general, please reach out to her at Etsibeni Ngullie at Instagram. Now let's talk about daily routine because other than your fitness, you also have other priorities. You being an educationist, right? And then you have your leisure time as well. So what does your usual day look like? Your daily routine?
My daily routine is kind of hectic. Just that this just 1 month I just stopped on my my job in the or my work in the gym. On other days, what I usually do is like from morning 6 till 9:30. I'm as busy as the busiest of the bee. Okay, so what I usually do is I wake up around 5:30. Then my schedule starts from 6, so I have to be in the gym by 6 o'clock. From 6, there are so many personal clients. So from 6 to 7, I have 2 clients. 6 to 7 to 8, I have 2 more clients. 8 to 9, I have client 9 to 10. So it carries on till 10 o'clock or 10:30 at the most. After that, I come back home. I ready myself, have my breakfast, prepare something, and then get ready for school again. So I go to school. Since it's a government school, the workload is a little lighter comparatively to a private school. So I'm lucky there again. I take my classes. Then by 2:30, I'm home. I'm back home. I prepare my lunch. I have my lunch, then rest for some time, and by 4:30 again I'm in the gym. So in the gym again, my work starts there again as a trainer. But what keeps me going, let me say it like this. I love the job that I'm doing it. Apart from teaching, fitness is something that I'm passionate about. So even though I'm running to and fro from morning till evening, I enjoy the work that I'm doing. I love the work that I'm doing. So this has sustained me this far, actually. So I think it's kind of fun and interesting for me to be in the gym. So even though it takes a lot of energy, I always end up feeling satisfied and content at the end of the day.
Sounds really, really hectic, actually, the way you say it, your daily routine. But as you say, loving what we do is what matters. Yeah. Now, right now you're taking a break from the gym and all that. Just like that, we shall also take a short break here. Is there any song that you would like to listen to? Anything? All right, then she has a personal song request and she wants to dedicate this song to all her supporters who have supported her so far. So this song is for all the supporters of Itzy. Dear listeners, we shall be back very soon with after this song.
I'll smile, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'll tell you what you wanna hear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Break down, only alone I will cry out now. You'll never see what's hiding out deep down. Yeah, yeah. I know I've heard that to let your feelings show is the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid now. Yeah, yeah. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today.
Welcome back, listeners. We are still in conversation with Etsibeni Ngullie. Here, before moving on to the conversation, let me also say that Itzi is a certified trainer. She has been certified she had been certified under GFFI Fitness Academy, Delhi. So, interested clients, do not hesitate to reach out to her. So, Itzi, you're a popular personality now. Like, there are people who know you. There are boys and girls who know you. You are breaking barriers and ceilings. So many eyes are on you. Let me say, especially young girls. So, do you sometimes feel the pressure that you always have to do the right thing?
Yeah, because of course I do sometimes feel the pressure that wherever I go, whatever I do, I feel like there's always an eye on me. It is there, but um, I also know that I'm not doing anything that is going to harm myself. See, it is it is it is your thoughts, it is your deeds that really matters. So of course I'm also bothered what people will say or think sometimes, but at the same time I know what I'm doing. So I do what I feel is right. So I think that justifies it.
Now, when you contested for MPC and actually even won, after winning, how did people react? How did people respond to your participation and winning the competition? Your friends, be it your colleagues, or just anyone in general? How did they respond to your participation in winning NPC?
I was actually, you know, surprised and felt privileged, blessed, because I didn't expect that much love from people, from my known context, or from my, like from my friends or my family, or from the general public, because I felt the genuine happiness and contentment from my supporters. um, this is what I was like moved. I felt so happy, from the bottom of my heart. I could feel, I felt humbled that people are celebrating in my winning, in my win. So I was yeah, really very happy that they were happy for me. They were happy that I won this competition. So that was least. I didn't expect something like that. The people will support me, come forward, like tell me, "Oh, ma'am, thank you." Like it was honored to meeting you. Like people coming and congratulating me, and then being so genuinely happy for me. See, again, anybody can be happy, but you can feel the genuine happiness when somebody has that genuine feelings for you, that genuine concern for you. So I could feel the genuineness from my supporters, or from the people that I know, or even from strangers, being happy for me.
That's so awesome and so cool to hear, because we are such a small community of people in such a small state. So, if we are to grow as a community and as a state, I think it's so important to support each other, be it small wins or big wins or whichever, if we want to grow as a community. So, really, congratulations once again on winning it. And we at Hills FM, we wish that you will continue to inspire even more people beyond our state, beyond India, definitely all over the world as well.
Thank you, thank you.
So earlier you have also mentioned that when you were getting ready for NPC, you had before you got into your fitness journey, you had actually experienced some health issues as well. Would you like to tell us what kind of health issues you faced and how did you overcome it?
um by now it is like 5 years, 6 years back. One day I just wake up and realize that something is wrong with my body. So the first thing I realized was I had this big ache. So when this thing became a little severe, the symptoms became severe. So I went for a routine checkup. Then I got to know that I had this herniated disc, or bulge disc, they say it, on my lumbar spine. I had two levels, like two levels on my lumbar spine and three levels on my cervical spine. So again, in my younger days, I would say, I had an accident where because of that this thing happened. So after this, um, I was not even able to do my daily chores. I was not able to sit and then stand up. I was not able to walk straight at one point of time. So the only advice that I got from the doctors was to take full bed rest, and some medications were given to me. I followed everything, but again, it didn't work. So that was it. Again, slowly, um, there were symptoms in my body where again I was at at one point of time, like I was in such a situation that I was not even able to carry out my daily chores. So it was very difficult for me to even cook. As a woman, you're supposed to cook and ready, like all responsibility on your shoulders. So the daily chores that we usually do, sweeping, cleaning, washing, cooking, all these stuffs were becoming challenging for me to do, even to do all these tasks. So fatigue was there. I was not able to stand for even half an hour, and then like I have to sit down and rest. um, um, I started getting cramps on my body. I had this numbness on my body, especially on my right. So um, slowly, we came to, well, like we went for this treatment where I was diagnosed with, um, they call it as lesion. So um, in this medical term, it is like we term it as lesion. So I have a lesion on my left brain. So somewhere on my left brain there is a lesion. Means, um, in simple words, it's kind of a scratch on your brain nerves. So because of this, it's on the left, and my right body reacts to it, and my body became very stiff at that point of time. My body became stiff. I was not able to walk even for 5-10 minutes. I was not able to walk because I started getting those tightness in my body, stiffness in my body. Then I was given so many medications. I was, I was under medication for 3 months, 6 months, then follow up by again MRIs. Every now and then I was on MRI after every 3 months, but nothing was working. Then I finally got to understand that the only solution that I had was to keep myself fit again. So there I started my fitness journey, and till to this day I haven't done my MRI for 3 years. And I'm fit, and I think fitness and remain your keeping yourself fit is the only therapy to fight against all illness, or to stay away from all illness. So I think as important to me fitness is, I think it is equally important for everybody out there, or somebody who has any medical issues, any ailments, any disease. The only answer is to come back and be fit again. I'm not saying you to become a bodybuilder or to lift weights. There's so many things that you can be fit in, like to keep yourself fit. So walking, running daily, a little bit of cardio. So all these things can ease your life. Yeah.
Such a strong message. I think that is a very strong message, especially for the young people. Now, of course, these days we have many young boys and girls who are interested in health. They go to the gym and all that. However, some of the young people whom I've interacted with, they have mentioned that they want to go to the gym, they want to work out, but they have no time. No time is the number one reason that they have mentioned. So, what you have said now, I believe it sends such a strong message to them. And what would you say to the young people who say they have no time to go to the gym, or just say just to remain healthy in general?
See, let me just say it like this. It is not important for you to go to the gym to remain fit. So, and for those people who don't have time to come to the gym, you can always be at home and still remain fit by doing some cardio at home, by doing some exercises, by doing some running, by doing some walking. So, you can always find a means to make or keep yourself fit. And those people who don't have time, yeah, this is one of the most excuse in the field of fitness, where like the most excuse not to be in the gym is I don't have time. So even I don't have time, you don't have time, everybody don't have time. It is only like time management. It is only up to you how you are going to manage your time. If you are able to spare at least half an hour a day for your health, because we say health is wealth. Whatever you are doing, you are earning. Whatever you are, the fame that you are gaining, whatever achievements you are doing in your life, if you don't have health, even if you have accumulated all the wealth in the entire world, if you don't have your health, then there is no point in like earning. So I think it is very important for you to, at least for all the people I'm saying, at least spare yourself 30 minutes or 40 minutes a day, so that you are at the best of your health. And as long as you survive, you wouldn't want to depend on somebody else. You would want yourself to be independent. Even though at the age of 60 or 70, I would always look forward myself at the age of 70, 80, and be still fit. So I want everybody to at least spare 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It's not necessary that you come or you go to the gym every day. You can always manage 30, 40 minutes at home, do some cardio, do some walking, do some exercise at home, and then remain fit.
True. What you have mentioned regarding health is wealth. Now that term we have been hearing it since our school days, but the real meaning of health is wealth really began to sunk in our lives, especially after COVID. So health really is wealth. So I believe you're the right person to ask this question. Now, what is fitness according to you?
Fitness is a general term, and fitness can differ from person to person. Fitness of an athlete can be different. Fitness of a normal person can be different. But generally, fitness is nothing but when a person is able to do our daily activities, our daily chores without any difficulty. Then it can be termed as fitness, or a person is fit. Now, fitness has 5 components. There are 5 components in fitness. First is the cardiorespiratory or the cardiovascular health. Then we have muscle strength, muscle endurance, flexibility, and body composition. So all this sometimes people assume, okay, people what usually feel is when you are able to lift heavy, when you're able to lift heavy, then you assume that that person is fit. But in order for a person, not to be a person to be fit, you have to have all these five components of fitness. You have to have cardiovascular health, which means when your heart health, when your heart is able to sustain any activity, okay, an activity for a longer period of time, for at least 20 minutes, is if your heart is able to sustain that amount, that activity, then for a period of at least 20 minutes, then we can say that the person, the health condition of that person is good or fit. So in order to be fit, you have to have a healthy heart, your cardiovascular health should be good. Then you should also have the strength, you should have the endurance, you should have flexibility. See, mostly bodybuilders, we are not flexible. But in order to be fit, you need to have all the five components. It means you need to be flexible also. But only flexibility is not cannot make you a fit person. In order to be fit, you need to be flexible also. You need to have strength also. You need to have endurance also, and body composition. Yeah, the amount of amount of fat in your body in comparison to your muscles and bones. So that is also another thing. So you need to have all these factors in order to be healthy.
So fitness is not just one thing, it comprises everything.
Yeah, it comprises especially of these five components. So if I am able to lift heavy, if my heart is able to endure activity for more than 20 minutes, if I'm able to sustain for a longer period, for like my supposing I'm doing one exercises where I'm able to do it repeatedly for 5 times or 10 times or 12 times, means it's checking my endurance. Now the amount of fat in my body, if I have too much of fat in my body, that is also not proper. So that proportion should be there. And then my flexibility, if I'm able to flexing means if I'm able to flex my body to my full range of motion. So all these factors are kept in mind for a person to be fit.
Now, when we talk about fitness, staying fit, we have discussed how it is important to be fit physically, right? Now, let's say when it comes to fitness, another component of fitness can be, say, mental health as well. So I have personally, even and I've met many people, they feel that after starting their fitness journey, they are more mentally sound as well. Like, say, for me personally, since my mind is always loud and busy, working out keeps my mind focused and calm. It's kind of sometimes gives me a dopamine rush as well. So, do you feel that being fit and healthy, it helps our mental health as well?
Yes, of course, being fit keeps us mentally fit also, because see, fitness is not only about physical fitness, it is about your mental health also. When you are physically fit, you are also mentally fit. When you are not fit physically, your mental health also declines. Now I have gone through all these phases, like mental issues, health issues, so I know how it is. And fitness was the only answer for me to all these problems. I was trying to keep myself busy all times, in the sense like I was trying to be productive. So when I was being busy with my physical activities, I had no time, no time to bother about my mental health, because it was kind of simultaneous. When you are physically fit, your mental health also just regains, supports you. You don't have that 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 free time where your mind can run things, unnecessary things. So your mind is so focused on something good that your mental health automatically supports you. So I think mental health and physical health, they always go hand in hand. So that's it. Yeah.
I kind of, not kind of, I completely agree with you on that, especially when it comes to mental. As I said, for someone whose mind is always busy, going to the gym or being focused on one certain thing keeps our mind so clear as well. Now, other than being into fitness, I believe you are also an educationist, right? So, how do you find the profession of an educator? Do you find it challenging?
Every profession is not easy. For I would say for every every profession is as challenging, like any kind of profession is challenging. And being an education is, I think it is also the pin to enroll the part of a teacher is also more challenging, because in a class, you have so many students in a class. So all the mental the mental level of each child differs from a person to person, from a child to child. So it becomes very challenging for the teacher, because you have to know your students, you have to know the level mental capacity of the children, and have to work on her or him accordingly. So at the end of the day, what you need is, like, what your goal is. Your goal is to make sure that your children are understanding what you are trying to impart. And for me, I am I'm somebody, like, I'm quite dedicated to what I do. I want I just want to be satisfied that I've done my duty, accomplished it properly. So being a teacher in the school is also challenging for me, because I just want my students to grow. I just want them to score good marks, not only academic in their academic process, but in all spheres. As a person, I want them to grow. So it is. I think being a teacher is also challenging as any other job.
You're also a certified trainer, right? As we have already mentioned, under GFFI Fitness Academy Delhi. So how was the experience?
Experience in the sense.
In the sense, you were certified under the academy. So how was the entire experience of you going there and training? Like how many months or how long did it take?
Yeah, the certification was again very challenging, because I was taking this certification after a long break of like my studies, where, like, I had so much of break in between, studying again, because certification, what I thought what I thought was certification was all to do about practical things. But then slowly I came to know that it was full on this one theory. So it was challenging. The course was not easy. It was all to do with science. It was all to do about studying the anatomy of your body. It was all to do about scientific terms. But I had an advantage, because I'm from a science background, so it was kind of boost for me. So even though it was challenging, it was also again interesting. Coming to a new place, learning new things. So yeah, I had a good time.
So being a fitness trainer is not just, gym jao lifts weight uthao. It's not that, right? Like you have mentioned, we need to understand the entire human body. It is a very challenging thing. So coming to the order of workout, what is the proper way to work out? Can you give us the order of workout?
Yeah, this is a very good question. Because usually people don't understand the order of workout, I would say, or how the workout works. So the first thing I usually do with my clients, when I cater to a client, what I make them understand is how we start the workout, how do we do the workout, and how it ends. So usually how we start is, we start with this warm up. So the warm up usually consists of 8 to 10 minutes. It is very necessary for anybody to warm your body before the main workout. Now here I've seen many clients, many people, coming and then directly lifting weights, which is very, very risky. Your body is not ready to lift that weight, so it might cause you lots of injuries. So in order to remain yourself from any injury, it's very important for you to do any workout. I mean, like the warm up before any kind of workout. So usually warm up consists of 8 to 10 minutes. This isn't followed by stretching. Now, when we talk about stretching, there are two types of stretching here. Usually, the stretching that we do after the warm up is called the dynamic stretching. So dynamic stretching is nothing but the repeated and rotatory movement of our joints or our muscles. So that we do after the warm up. So after the dynamic stretching, now your body is ready for the workout. So here now you can start with the warm up, with the main workout. So now when we are starting with the warm up, your usual heart rate, your usual resting heart rate is somewhere between 70 to 72 heart rate apnila. So you have to maintain that in your warm up. Usually when people start coming and running, where you are elevating your heart rate, which is also not proper. So slowly we are just intensifying your the workout or your heart rate also. So the warm up should be such that your heart rate is maintained to this one resting heart rate. So that should be between 70 to 72, this one count. Now after that we have talked about dynamic stretching. Now after the dynamic stretching, that is repeated and rotatory, means the rotation of our main girdles, our shoulder girdle, our hip girdle, all this this comes under dynamic stretching. Now after the dynamic stretching, your body is now ready for the main workout. So now you can start lifting weights, you can do intensive workout. Now you can elevate your heart rate. Your heart rate can go beyond 100, which is also safe now, since your body is ready for it. So after the main workout, again it has to be followed by stretching again. Now this stretching is called static stretching. In this stretching, since your body is all activated, now your body can go beyond your range of motion. Supposing you are able to extend your hand till here, you can go stretch behind, and then you can even take the help of a partner to help you stretch. When you're not able to bend your body or your legs, your friend can help you stretch, and that stretching is called PNF stretching, in proprioceptive neurovascular, what do you call it is a term like that. So it is very important to follow this routine, because if you don't follow the proper technique, then you are prone to injury. So after the main workout, you do the static stretching, where you stretch your body, you can split your body, you can stretch and then go beyond your range of motion. After this, it is followed by the cool down exercise. For every 10 minutes or 30 minutes of workout, see, if you are doing 10 minutes of proper workout, main workout, then it should be, your cool down should consist of 2 minutes. So if you're doing 30 minutes of your main workout consists of 30 minutes, then your cool down should be consists of 6 minutes. So for every 10 minutes of your workout, your cool down should be 2 minutes. Supposing you're doing 40 minutes of your workout, then it should be of 8 minutes of cool down. So the main workout, it follows this way. And one message, this is I would just like to send this to everybody, to all the people who work out in the gym. Never compromise technique to perform additional repetitions. Supposing we are spoiling our technique, we are compromising our technique just to give more repetition. You are just bending your body, you're twisting your body, your hands, your arms, just to give more repetition, which is not safe. So we should always remember not to compromise our technique or our form to perform additional repetitions.
Wow, there's a whole lot of information. Now, just so that we get it right, the order of workout first will be warm up, followed by dynamic stretching, followed by main workout, static stretching, and cool down. Perfect. Awesome. I think that is lots of free information that you have given us. Thank you so much for that, actually. So, moving on to a very different topic now. If you were to give an advice to your younger self, more younger than you are now, maybe 10, 20 years back, if you were given advice to your younger self, what advice would you give her?
If I would be giving this advice to my younger self maybe 20 years back, then I would have told myself to be more careful.
Okay, more careful, more wise, is it?
Yeah. Sometimes you're too naive to take, to make decisions. So there are some things, where I wish I was of that age where I could have taken a more wiser decision. But what happens. But of course, if I had to give a message to my younger self, then it would be, to be more careful, to be more wiser in decisions that I make.
Be more careful in the decisions that you make. And something that you told just a few minutes ago really struck my mind when you were mentioning about the order of workout. Never compromise your technique for more repetitions. Never compromise your technique for more repetitions. Itzi, thank you so very much for sparing your time here, sharing your knowledge, information, and being an inspiration to so many people here. However, before wrapping this up, is there any message that you'd like to give our boys and girls out there?
Yeah. Yeah, before I wind up, I would also like to, forward a few lines to everybody out there, and especially to the youngsters. Yeah, but before I switch on to the youngsters, I would like to, send this message to all the ladies and to all the ladies out there who thinks that I'm like too old enough to start, fitness. There is nothing old or young in fitness. You can start your fitness journey at any age, at any time of your life. Unless and until you are breathing, you are fine to start anytime. So I would like to request each and everyone out there, and especially to all the ladies who are in their 40s, who are in their 50s, in their 60s, to start your fitness journey now. And yeah, there are no secrets to success. All great things start with a decision to try. It is quite common to be distracted, lack concentration, feel lazy, and unmotivated. But the point is to look around, sideline the laziness, and jump right on the track, because the key is to understand that no matter how much you look around for motivation, true motivation comes from you and with you and your decision to take the first step. So increase your focus, be productive, push your limits, challenge yourself, schedule your tasks to all the people out there who says that you have no time, and get better with each passing day. If you can't run, then run. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving, because at the end of the day, it is only through sheer hard work and perseverance and discipline that will lead you to success. So, thank you so much, everybody.
Here, everyone. Thank you so much, Itzy, that you are so inspiring and so interesting to talk to as well. And we at Hills FM, we genuinely wish that you will continue inspiring people like that. One of the most, out of the many qualities which you have, one of the most inspiring quality that you have is your bravery and your courage. So we at Hills FM, we wish that you continue being brave, being courageous, inspiring boys and girls everywhere, to follow the dreams, stand up for themselves, and we wish you all the very best for all your future endeavors.
Thank you so much, Temsa, for having me. Thank you once again. It's been an honor for me to be here in conversation with you. To wind up, I would like to, wind up with one saying, with one phrase which goes like this. It is a very common phrase which I believe everybody knows it. It's a saying of Mahatma Gandhi which goes like this: be the change you wish to see in the world. I think this is something that I've always looked forward to. This is something, it has always connected me in so many ways. And today, as we talk about fitness, I would like to, portray this verse again: be the change you wish to see in the world. I have done my bit. Now it is your bit to start. So, my dear people of Nagaland, everybody, please, take care of your health, and let's together be fit and make Nagaland and this world a fitter, world. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. So, listeners, there you have it, Miss Etsibeni Ngullie. Make sure that you follow her Instagram account, Etsibeni Ngullie, on Instagram. You can always reach out to her for any queries. It doesn't have to be about fitness, it can be anything. So please feel free to reach out to her and stay tuned with us. We will be joining you very soon with another conversation. Till then, listeners, take care of yourself. This is your RJ Tamsa signing off.
You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.